It's okay to have money. It's not okay for money to have you.
Family's all you've got. At the end of it, that's our legacy, is our kids.
We met when we were in college. I was a freshman and he was a senior. And then we met at a homecoming game and that was it.
The rest is history. We initially, after getting married, said we'd wait for 5 years before we had a child, not knowing at the time we had that discussion she was pregnant with number 1. And from there we had number 2, then surprisingly had 3 more kids.
I would say family is an awesome responsibility. As you watch them grow up, when they're young, it is like this feeling like everything is depending on you helping these kids.
We brought them into the world, and so we have a responsibility to help set them up for success. Came a point where the youngest went off to college, and we saw that as an opportunity to change our life. Some of the things we've done to live the rich life we envision is downsize, take unnecessary costs out of our lives to do the things that we know we want to go do.
When a kid comes back home for a while, it cramps our style a little bit. And then we tease them, they tease us. It's an adjustment, for sure.
It's also a very small house. We see the mess and we hear the noise, and it's okay. You can't control everything. You've got to let them grow up on their own and live their lives, and sometimes that's a little messy. In the case of our daughter, Rosie, great example. So she had a huge bill. We paid it because she can't, but you know, she's not off the hook. I didn't tell her exactly how we're going to help her, but I wanted to put a plan together of how she's going to repay us. She has to figure that out, but that's life. That's how it works.
We'll always be there to help them if they need help, but they also need to understand that they have to take responsibility as well. Where I hope to see my kids financially in the next year, 5 years, 10 years, is a healthy relationship with money, a respect for needing to save. Today we define rich as memories and experiences that we can gather rather than things. Being around family. We have a lot of fun making memories with our kids and grandkids, where there's just simple things like playing silly card games or playing games in the yard, which always gets way too competitive, but it's fun memories. I love spending one-on-one time with my kids because they are all so different. But I love hearing their perspective on life, and seeing them as a person is just so cool.
And the fact that they would choose to spend time with us, it's priceless.
What I hope to leave for my grandkids is joy. I hope they remember me as being the joyful, fun grandma.
I hope they remember me as someone who was present, that was generous with time and more than stuff, fair and funny. He was fair and funny.
Today I look around and I think now it's not this weight of responsibility, it's more of an enjoyment. The older you get, the more you realize how little time you have and how fast it goes. It's startling sometimes.
Yeah, family's all you've got. At the end of it, that's our legacy, is our kids.
About 1/3 of Americans are planning to leave assets to their next generation. Is this something that you all have talked about?
I will say that I hope we spend everything on adventures and that we leave them glorious memories.
There'll be things they get, because there just will be.